Good morning and good afternoon to some watching across the country. Watching here to watch Lady Bruins square off against the Sabercats. Two teams played to a 4-1 game yesterday. Very physical game. Sabercats actually played right before this against the Chargers at Chatfield, so I'm going to hope they're a little bit tired since they got about 15 minutes between games. Bear with me too, I also did make up a roster sheet here, so I'll be working on names today, trying to call out who has the puck. But technically it's the first weekend of the season, it's still preseason, so still preseason for your announcer. Although I hate excuses, so I'll try and get it right real quick. We'll actually be back here to get the game up on YouTube. The pre-schedule for the video feed for tonight. We'll be back here at 6 o'clock Mountain Time to actually play the Lady Sabercats again. We're supposed to have 4 teams in this tournament to get a little more variety, but one of the teams backed out earlier this week, so we just have the Lady Chargers, Lady Sabercats, and your Lady Bruins here this weekend. But still, better playing hockey than not playing at all. We'll also give the public service announcement here during warm-ups. Make sure you stay hydrated, people. Drink lots of water. Those of you listening, you know who you are. All right, almost ready for puck drop here. Reminder, we'll have an ice cut here. The first whistle after the 7.5 minute mark in the second period. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. All right, looks like Brewers down there firing them up. And we'll get underway here from the Ice Ranch in Littleton, Colorado. All right, looks like we'll start out with Berger, Gray, McCormick. Gray centering this line. Jennings and Brewer on the back end here to start. And we're underway. Puck's dumped into the zone. Gray in on the forecheck. Berger plays it back to the line. Shot from the point by Brewer. Didn't make it through. And SaberCats will break it out. Picked off there by McCormick. McCormick gets spun around there at the blue line. Picked up now by Gray. Gray will bring it around behind the net. Up the half wall, just out of the reach of McCormick. Held in at the line there by the Bruins. Picked up now by McCormick. McCormick at the end of a shift, though, she'll dump it in. Berger behind. Gray plays it back to the point to Jennings. And not able to hold at the line, just squeaks out there. Jennings will regroup. Jennings being pressured by the forecheck of the SaberCats. And puck's played back into the zone. In on the forecheck now, I believe that's Arnold. Arnold, Leeser, and Zhang out there now. Looks like Wessel and Jones, D. Wessel pinches down. Picked up there, hops the stick of Zhang. Sorry, that was Leeser. I saw the 2, didn't see the 0. Played into the zone. And that'll be touched up there by Jones for the icing. We'll keep this lineup out there. Zhang to take the draw. Back to the point. Jones, shot. That goes off a skate and wide. To the point. Held there by Wessel. Wessel getting pushed out of the zone by a SaberCat player. The SaberCat team very physical. And they'll look to break it out. They get it to the middle. Nice back check there by Zhang. Jones plays it up the boards out of the zone. SaberCats will play it back in and touch up. Wessel will go behind the net there to pick it up. Wessel, Leeser. Leeser tries to go cross ice to Arnold. And that's played all the way down, so that'll go for an icing. We're going to face off back in the Lady Bruins zone here. 12:36 to go first period. Face off will be to the left of goaltender Bozier. I found out she's not French-Canadian, so it is Bozier. Tony to take the draw. Rolls in on Bozier. She'll cover. Looks like up front we have Tony centering. Novodorsky. Walked out front. Jam attempt, saved by Bozier. Puck comes out to the blue line, now out of the zone. Played back in by the SaberCats. Gosner and De Herrera out there now. Gosner plays around, out of the reach of De Herrera. And it's taken out of the zone there. Fryer, Tony, Novodorsky out there now. Hops the stick of Novodorsky. And gloved down by Bozier. Bozier getting some early work here. Bruins will get a change. Looks like we'll bring Brewer and Jennings back out. King Rulison and Osborne out there now. Shot, gloved and held. King to take the draw. Shot, bounces in on, save, rebound, saved by Bozier. Big save there by Sue. And Lady Bruins are going to get a penalty there. Looks like Jennings to the box. 2 minutes for a cross check. Got to be careful with that one. That one got up a little high. You don't want to pick up you get up near that high in the back area near the head. You don't want to pick up the 2 and the 10 for head contact, but she just gets the 2. So Bruins to the penalty kill. Gray, Jones, Russell, and McCormick out there now. Gray wins the draw, clears it down. McCormick in on the forecheck. Gray supports high in the F2. And Gray picks it up there. That's a chance where I don't mind you seeing it play it back to your D there to kill a little more time. Play it back to your D in their own zone and let them clear it. Waste another 10-15 seconds. But as I say that, Bruins get some pressure in the zone, almost generate some offense off of that. Wessel takes her player to the corner. Battles there. Player looks to walk out front. Jones lifts the stick in front. And it's picked up there by Wessel. Wessel plays it up the near boards. Held there at the line by the SaberCats. They're really strong on the blue line, this SaberCat team. Hard to get it out, but McCormick's able to do so. McCormick and Gray are going to go for a change. SaberCats are going to try and catch him on a change. Shot blocked down by the defense in front. That was off of Jones or Wessel. Couldn't tell. Puck's played around behind. Jones will tie up on the corner. Zeng comes in to support. Back to the point. And Jones able to get a stick on it. Will actually register a shot on goal there. Oh man, I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi, guys. I'm back into the yellow, so it looks like the feed's going to suck again today. Yeah, I'll have to post this game up after. I'll have to upload to YouTube afterwards. Gray wins that draw back, and that's cleared down by Gossner. Picked up there by Gossner, and that's all the way back down into the SaberCat zone. We got a minute 35 here on the penalty kill. This seems like this has been a really, really long penalty kill. Step up there, brought into the zone there by Brewer. Berger steps up. SaberCats hit the zone. Player blows a tire. Nice back check there by Gray. Shot. And the glove saved by Bozier. Tony to take the draw. Gets it out to the blue line. Picked up there now by Wessel. Wessel walks around a defender. Backhander towards the net. Puck's loose in front. Tony was crashing. 50 to go in the power play. Picked off there by Tony. Walked out front. Shot up. Rebound. And a power play goal for the SaberCats. Weird Karam from behind the net takes a bounce out front. Castleview takes an early 1-0 lead. Picked up there by Jones, played ahead, into the zone, up ahead to Leeser. And the SaberCats enter the zone again. Goes off the skate of Arnold. SaberCats try and drop it back to the point. Leeser able to intercept there. She'll play it down. But I believe this would go for an icing. So Jennings out of the box. SaberCats try and play it out front. Bruins do a good job there. Zing. Plays it up ahead to the point. Held there by the SaberCats. Shot in front. And SaberCats are all over the front of that net. Sniffing in the crease. Lady Bruins need to knock somebody down there. Got to clear out in front of your goaltender. Brewer wraps it around. Novodorski plays it up ahead, but I think that's going to go for an icing. Sabercats walk in off the bar. Picked up there by Novodorski. Brewer forces a player wide. Wraparound attempt. Puck's loose in front. Work back to the point. Towards the net. Tipped wide. Jennings gets the inside position there, though. And it's picked up there by Tony. She plays it into the zone. That allows the Bruins to get a change behind. Tony has her stick held. Comes back out. Played into the zone there by Gostner. And now Gostner will have to retreat here. Gostner plays it up ahead. And they're offsides as they come back into the zone. Rulison saw open ice. But there were players in the zone. King, Osborne, Rulison out there now. And Sabercats quick off the draw there. Big save by Bozier and cleared out of harm's way. King plays it around behind. Bruins got to keep their feet moving, and Bozier makes the save again. Jones and Wessel out there now. I'll bring Gray, Berger line out. Work back to the point. Off the stick of Berger. Played up ahead. Held in there by the Sabercats. Shot on net. Oh, right off the mask. Heavy shot there by Berger. And the Sabercats busted out. Jones ties up with a player. Berger plays it up to the line. Held in there off a body. Wessel plays across near side to McCormick. And McCormick plays it in. But that'll be whistled down for an icing. 4:13 here to go. Played around behind by Jennings. To Leeser. Leeser, Zing. And Arnold out there. Puck pops loose in front. Controlled there by the Sabercats. They'll break it out of the zone now. Now they look to go wide with it. Jennings steps up there. Sabercats look to win the puck into the corner. Played up the half wall. Sabercats work it back to the point. Shot steered aside by Bozier. And that was picked up by Leeser. Leeser plays up ahead to McCormick. Arnold slides it through a player's legs. Work near side to Gostner. Gostner up ahead to Leeser. Leeser And a save by Bozier. Bruins take the defensive zone draw. Tony looks to go up ahead, just out of the reach of Novodorski. Tony on her backhand. Maybe a hook, but they'll let him play on. Back to the point. Thrown back in there by Gossner. Gossner de Herrera out there now on the back end. And the SaberCats bring it in the zone. Gossner forces the SaberCat player wide. They work it back to their D, trailing from the point. Now played back down low. They try and walk it out front. Saved by Bozier. We got to put a body on that player trying to walk it out. We got to get rid of the stick checks. We got to meet him with a shoulder right. Stand your ground. Don't let them get through you. Work back to the point. Now it's picked up by Novodorski, and at the end of a shift there, she'll play it down. So puck will come back into the Bruin zone here. Minute 57 to go. Jones and Wessel. It looks like we're going to have King, Osborne, Rulison out there now. King to take the draw. Left to the draw is to the left of goaltender Bozier. Work to the line. Shot on net. And Jones clears it out of the crease, up and out. SaberCats bring it in. Wilson forced off the puck, and that'll go back down into the SaberCat zone. They'll play it ahead. King stands her player up. Comes to Jones. Jones reverses to Wessel. Up ahead. Taken off the stick of Osborne, and the SaberCats will bring it back into the zone. Players collide underneath us here. Puck's dug out. Jones plays it up ahead to Wessel. And Wessel took a hit there. Lady Bruins headed to the power play here with just under 54 seconds here to go. All right, looks like our Wi-Fi connections, bandwidth is restored here, so we should be good to go, at least what it looks like. Zeng to take the draw. Back to the point. Played back to the point there, but the D had vacated. Brewer up ahead. Played into the zone by Arnold. Got Brewer steps up there to keep that in. Goes into the corner. Zhang ties up with the player. Puck pops out loose up high. On the stick of Leeser, the goal scorer from yesterday, and it's played back into the SaberCats, into the Lady Bruins zone here. Under 10 seconds to go in the period. Brewer just dumps it out to center there as the period was expiring. So at the end of 1-0 SaberCats as they got a power play goal. And we'll be back in a moment for the second. Seeing some good things here, some positive signs to take out of that first period. You could definitely see, I think this, this SaberCat team, they are very well positioned. You can tell they've played together quite a bit. Very well positioned. They use their D at the point really well. They get that zone entry, looking for that cutter going to the net, and then they crash the net hard. So Lady Bruins doing a good job so far, trying to keep traffic out in front. So Boucher can see Zeng to take the draw. Work back to Brewer. Brewer up ahead. In the skates of Arnold. Arnold gets taken down there. And the Lady Bruins will clear this down on net. Boucher picks it up there. Plays ahead. Leeser. Out of the reach of Zeng. Arnold picks it up there. They get onside, but can't get the puck deep. Boucher come out. Leave it there for Brewer. 20 to go in the power play. Tipped off the stick of Brewer, and that's going to result in a face-off. I think Brewer saw a good amount of open ice there, but dangerous play when you're the last player back with the puck, trying to make that toe drag. Looks like Gray's out there now. Gray, McCormick, Berger on the power play. Oh, nice individual effort there by Wessel to get the puck to the front. Puck's still loose. They bang away at it. Puck's still loose. Now it's covered. So Lady Bruins giving the Lady SaberCats a little bit of their own business in front. Banging away in front, trying to get a loose puck. Glad to see him not backing down from the physicality. Gray to take the draw. Berger on the left. McCormick on the right. One back. McCormick tries to work it out front, but she's got 3 SaberCats on her immediately. Puck's out front. Berger. Puck's loose. Still loose. And it's a goal! And they're going to talk about this one. Good, and they got it right. I'm glad they talked about it, but they got it right. Goaltender did not have possession of that puck in the crease. Puck was laying in the blue paint. Goaltender did not have control of it. You are allowed to be in the crease to pursue that. Now the Castleview coach will ask for an explanation, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get I'm pretty sure she's going to get the same explanation that I gave you. The puck is loose. Good gritty goal for your Lady Bruins. And we're tied at 1 here. Berger, McCormick, Gray will stay out there. Jones and Wessel on the backside. Puck bounces around. Now it's played behind. Wessel, go get it there. Works up the near boards, just out of the reach of Berger. And puck comes out to center. Berger tried to get it on her backhand into the zone. SaberCats get the line. 2 Bruins players collide. Puck bounces off the lively end boards. Jones gets dumped with a cross-check in front. You might want to return the favor on that one. She swipes it to the corner. Now she'll pick it up. She'll skate with it. A little bit of room here. Up ahead, just out of the reach of McCormick. SaberCats going to try and stretch the play here. And Jones plays it up ahead. That was just out of the reach of Arnold, but she's on her horse to win the race to that puck. Taken away there by the SaberCats. They're going to try and spring a player on the stretch pass. Jennings forces the player wide, though. Jennings out there with Brewer now. Jennings up ahead. Puck comes off the glass, just out of the reach of Arnold. Played across. Bruins got to get on sides. Now they do. Leeser chips it in. And SaberCats will play it near side. Arnold steps up there on the forecheck. Picked up there by Zhang. Zhang plays down low. She's pinned against the boards. SaberCats dump another player in front. Centered out to the point now. Shot towards the net, redirected there by Leeser. Nice save by the SaberCat goaltender. Held at the line there by Brewer. Zhang on her backhand, that's a hard one. If that was on her forehand, she would have been able to let that rip. And this is going to go down for an icing. 11:02 here to go, second period. Tied at 1. Face-off will come back into the SaberCats zone. Tony Novodorsky, Fryer out there now with D. Herrera and Gosner. Back to the point. Gosner, shot. That goes off a skate wide of the net. And played out to center. Picked up there. Gosner able to get it out. Off the stick of D. Herrera. Tied up with a player. Fryer comes in to support. And puck's played out to the blue line. Not out. Deflected on the way to the net. Then that goes off Bozier. SaberCats with good possession now. Bruins at the end of a long shift. And SaberCats clear it. Bruins could use a change here. Fryer in. Puck thrown out front. Oh, just hops the stick of Novodorsky. And played back into the zone, and we'll get an icing. Lady Bruins have the SaberCats a little bit on their heels. First time they played yesterday. SaberCats kind of dominated play, intimidated the Bruins physically, and I think they're answering the bell a little here today. Don't look to be as intimidated. King, Osborne, Rulison out there now. Jones and Wessel. And it's won there by the SaberCats. Lady Bruins need to make an adjustment on those defensive zone draws there. Puck's loose at the side on the net. And it's covered by Bozier. So what I saw there on that one in the defensive zone draw, the winger on the inside is really stepping in. So when we try and win that draw back to our point, they're jumping that, right? What we've got to do is we've got to have our winger jump that and you know, turn your back. You can't interfere with them, but get them away from it. Because they are, even when we win the draw, they're starting to break out immediately with it. Wessel go behind the net to pick it up there. Puck rolls in on net, steered aside by Bozier. Up to the blue line. Picked up there by Wessel. Wessel not afraid to jump into the play offensively. We got a D change. Jennings drops back to Brewer. Brewer Brewer leaves it there. It's McCormick fighting hard to get in the zone. Broken up by the D of the SaberCats, though. Off the stick of Osborne. Jennings, shot, and that's deflected up into the netting. So we're about a minute away from our ice cut here. 8:33 to go, second period. Face off will be in the SaberCat zone to the right of the SaberCat goaltender. It was tipped up and out on the deflection, so face off will stay in the zone. We're going to counter with... So we'll keep Brewer and Jennings out there, but it looks like we'll go back with the Gray McCormick Burger line. Gray back to Jennings. Jennings tries to play it down low. SaberCats do a good job to clog up the middle there. They'll try and break it out, but Jennings harasses the SaberCat player. McCormick comes into support. Puck goes down low, just below the dots. McCormick now looking for Berger out front. McCormick tries to work out front. Oh, right through the slot, just out of the reach of Berger. Lady Bruins got to start their back check now. Brewer forces the player wide, gets a stick on it. SaberCats get possession in the zone now. Puck goes off a stick, back to the point. Shot wide of the net. I'm not sure Bocher saw that one, but hard to tell because it went so far wide. She may not have reacted. Picked up there by Gray. Gray slides it through one. Gray looking for Berger out front. Oh, had her on her backhand though. That's where we got to open up the hips. Open up the hips, see, throw on the brakes, open up the hips, catch it on your forehand so you can get something on that. Berger has a rocket of a shot. That's gloved and held, and icing should be waved off. It's right under her stick. All right, we're going to get an ice cut, and we'll be back. All right, guys, we're back here. Face-off will be in the Lady Bruins zone here because it's the last place the puck was prior to that whistle for the ice resurface. Gray, McCormick, and Berger out there now. Berger takes a bump there, played up near side, up ahead, out of the reach of McCormick. Puck comes out of the zone, up ahead to Gray. Berger tries to go through a player. I would rather see her go wide with it there. Played into the zone. Jennings takes a bump. Berger goes down awkwardly. Bruins move it up though. Jennings plays it across. Tries to hit Arnold coming off the bench. Held there at the line. That might have been out, but Bruins might have caught a break. And that's going to come down. Would have been icing, but it rolled in on net. Bozier leaves it there for a moment and then decides, you know what? Maybe I won't leave it there. Little miscommunication there. Zeng, Leeser, Arnold out there now. Leeser to take the draw. Wessel plays it up ahead. Zeng plays it in. Arnold in hard on the forecheck. Wins the race of the puck. Leaves there for Zeng. Good hustle there by Arnold. Out to Wessel. Shot. Puck's loose in front, and it's underneath the goaltender. Tip attempt in front there by Leeser. Better puck movement there by your Lady Bruins. Working the puck back to the point. D walking it in. Tip attempt in front. Jones and Wessel out here now. And we'll go Novodarski, Tony, and Fryer. Tony to take the draw. Back to Wessel. Wessel works it for a moment. Out front. And puck pops out to center. Jones forces a player wide. Bozier makes the save. Hops the stick. Icing should be waved off. But it's not. And the face-off back into the Lady Bruins zone here. Gosser de Herrera out there now. Sabercats working around behind the net. They try a wraparound. Bozier makes the save. Face-off be to the left of Bozier. Tony to take the draw. One there by the Sabercats. Puck's loose in the slot. Sabercats work it back to the point. Shot. Tip attempt, but that goes up and over the net. Nice tip in front there by the Sabercats. Bozier makes the save. Kicks that one out. Novodarski. Gosner battles. Wraparound attempt. Off the side of the net. Puck comes out to center. Bruins got to get in their face. Got to push. In the skates of De Herrera. Sabercats, they'll regroup. Now they bring it in. Gosner forces her player wide. Step up. Blocker to side by Bozier. Worked up back to the point. Up a skate. Whoa. Wow. Goss into the box for interference. I don't know the way they've let the girls play this weekend. I don't know that I like an interference call there. Shot on goal, saved by Bozier. So I don't make the calls, guys. I just disagree with them. Brewer Jennings out there now. Looks like Gray and Berger. Puck comes out along the near wall. Berger forces her player wide. Puck goes through the slot and comes out to center. Regroup here by the SaberCats. Fans on the puck, picked off by Gray. Again, that's where I'd like to see her forward. Push it back to the D and then let them go ahead and ice the puck. Brewer plays it out of the zone. SaberCats walk it in though. Shot. Oh, big save there by Bozier. Bozier on the back door after the first save. Man, that save was legit. And now Berger sends it down. Man. SaberCats look a little flustered after that one. Massive save there by Bozier. Took the initial shot. It came out backside. Looked like a tap-in for the SaberCat player. And Bozier with an emphatic, heck no, not on my dime. Zhang and Arnold out there now. Zhang to take the draw. SaberCats again jump that draw. We win it, but the SaberCats jump it. Arnold on her horse. Call interference! Wow. Get it in deep. Wessel. Leaves there for Arnold. Arnold ties up. Zing down low. SaberCats yelling to ice it. They're on the power play. We really have them flustered right now. Wessel dumps it in. And the SaberCats will try and break it out here now. SaberCats hit the zone. We're back to even strength hockey. Work to the middle. Steered aside by Jones. Picked up there by Arnold. Arnold tries to go cross ice. Played out of the zone by Fryer. Bruins will finish their change. Oh, can't let him walk in like that. Shot up over the net. Puck's loose out front. Goes through the crease. Lady Bruins, puck's out front. Jones sweeps it out of harm's way. Up ahead to Fryer, taking off her stick. And now we got a penalty coming up here. We got a body check on the SaberCats. There's your shocker. Power play coming up here for your Lady Bruins. Gray, McCormick, Berger out there now. Jennings and Brewer work back. Jennings, shot. Sorry, that's Wessel and Jennings. McCormick leaves there for Gray. Gray works it back to the point. Jennings, shot. Into the boot. You got to drag that for a sec. Short-handed breakaway here for the SaberCats. Big save by Bozier. Bozier thwarts the breakaway short-handed. SaberCat dad in the penalty box wanting an explanation from the Creek coach. I'm not sure he deserves it. You're a dad in the penalty box. But Coach McGregor nice enough to oblige and give him an explanation. Draw one there by your Bruins. Wessel steps up. Wessel leaves there for McCormick. McCormick tied up there. Wessel comes in to support. Wessel, puck's loose in front. Back to the point. Hops the stick at Jennings. Jennings will have to regroup there. Played into the zone. Icing's waved off. 15 to go in the period. SaberCats looking to try and get one more rush. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play. All right, another better period of hockey. We'll be back in a moment for the third. Sorry, we're back now. That mute button catches every time. Brewer go back to pick it up there. Brewer up ahead, just out of the reach of Arnold. Zane drops there for Gossner. Gossner play it up ahead. D pairing's getting switched up here. Wessel. Drug to the middle. Shot. Glove save by Bozier. I would tell you play a game at home every time Sue makes a big save, take a shot, but you might not make it through the first period. Bozier really on top of her game. Tony to take the draw. It's into the slot on the stick of Fryer. Shot blockered aside by Bozier. Fryer pushes it ahead. Player blows a tire. Up ahead to Novodarski. Tony now. Tony down the wing. Tony fans on the shot. And the SaberCats look to play it out. And that'll be an icing. Jones out there now with D. Herrera. Osborne, Rulison. Puck's played ahead. Picked up there by King. King blows a tire. SaberCats bring it in wide. Shot steered aside by Bozier. King. That's deflected off the stick. Played out to center. Bruins try and get a change. They're able to change their D. Jennings, Brewer out there now. Jennings kicks it ahead. Jennings with a head of steam. Jennings down the wing. Jennings shot. Oh, and right off the face mask and drops into the glove of the goaltender. We'll get a face-off. Offensive zone draw coming up here for your Bruins. 12:27 to go, third period. We'll bring that line of Gray, McCormick, Berger back out there. Jennings, Brewer on the back end. Gray to take the draw. Berger tries to work it back to the point. Mishandled for a second. That gives the SaberCats just enough time to get on that. Brewer plays it up ahead. Just out of the reach at Gray. Pops back. Picked up here by Jennings. Jennings will play it on her backhand. Set up behind the net. Jennings. Up ahead to Berger. Berger plays it ahead. SaberCats flip the zone here real quick. Got to get a body there. Less stick checking, more body contact. I know it sounds awkward to say it because it's girls hockey, but you got to get in their way. Picked up now by McCormick. McCormick with a head of steam. McCormick hits the blue line. McCormick tries to drive to the middle as it just taken off her stick there. Berger will give a chase in the corner. Wessel comes in to hold. Wessel out there with Gossner now. Gossner plays across. It's holding the stick. Oh, man. Bruins. All right, Wessel to the box for 2. They call Wessel for the hold. Zeng and Arnold out there now. Pucks play down low. Out front. Bodies collide. Work back to the point. They'll go D to D. Saved by Bozier. Zeng plays it up ahead. Picked off there by Jones. Centered out front. Saved by Bozier. Jones plays it around near side to Arnold. And picked up there by Goster to the line. Not out. Shot off a shin pad. Wessel's got it now. Wessel. Fans on the clear attempt as she was tied up. Shot on net. Power play goal, second one of the night. Gonna face off back at center ice here. Gray to take the draw. Played around behind. Play it out to center. SaberCats will pick it up there. McCormick has Berger with her. McCormick throws on the brakes along the wall there. Dug out by Gray. Gray sidesteps the player, tries to get it out front to Berger. Oh, just a half-second delay there. Brewer was looking to step up. Pause for a second. Jennings now. Plays it up ahead. And Brewer will play it down. Icing's waved off. I'm not sure why. This one's not going to make it. So Brewer will have to play it. Brewer up ahead with a stick of Berger. Jennings ties up with the player. SaberCats work at D to D. Shot, puck's loose in the slot. Centered out front. Shot, save, Bozier. And Brewer able to flip it back into the SaberCat zone. Brewer will give chase. Hops the stick of Arnold. Zeng works it back to Wessel. Nice drop pass there by Leeser for Zeng. Just taking off her stick, and SaberCats will come back the other way. Shot rolls in on net. Saved by Bozier. 7:57 here to go, third period. Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Bozier. Tony to take the draw. Gostner and Wessel out there now. Back to the point, over the stick of Novodarski. Shot towards the net, steered aside by Bozier. Puck's loose in the slot. Cleared out by Tony. Back into the slot. And saved by Bozier. Bozier was squared up on that one. Turnovers on the zone exits. Sure, coaches will be talking to him on that. We have the chance to clear. We got to make sure we get that clear. Jones and De Herrera now out there on D. Gray to take the draw. Up ahead to Berger. Berger plays it ahead. McCormick and Berger in on the forecheck. Almost out to the line. Dira, and that goes up into the SaberCat bench. So that'll bring the face-off back in the zone here. So we got a offensive zone draw here for your Lady Bruins. 7:10 to go. Gray to take the draw. Held in there by De Herrera. Gray walks it to the middle. Gray across to McCormick. Goes back to Gray. Shot and goal! Whoa! Tic-tac-toe goal! Gray to McCormick. Back to Gray. We have a tie game. Great puck movement by the girls. Wow! That's how you score goals. Gray to take the draw. In the skates of McCormick, and that's brought in just off sides. Bouncing around in the feet. All right, played into the zone. Berger in on the forecheck. Picked off there by McCormick. McCormick punches at the side of the net. Puck's loose. SaberCats screaming for a whistle, but they seem to bang away on a goaltender as long as they can. Bruins just returning the favor as it stands right now. Lisa Arnold Zhang out there. No, Zhang to take the draw. Back to the point. Held in there for a moment. Puck bounces around. Now it comes out to center. Brewer picks it up there. Brewer smartly gets it out of the zone. SaberCats bring it in. They were going to be offsides. Now they touch up. SaberCats try and drop that D to the point. Shots knocked down in front. Don't steal it from each other, guys. Puck's played in. Brewer picks it up there. Brewer takes it near side. Up to the point. Held in there by the SaberCats. Jennings plays it down. It's going to roll in on the goaltender, so icing's waved off. Under 6 minutes here to go. Third period. Arnold in on the forecheck. SaberCats try and hit that stretch pass. Picked up there by Jennings. Jennings goes across. Tony in on the forecheck. Tony works it around behind. Tony taking out behind the play there. Fryer tries to center. Can't get a stick on it. Back to Jennings at the point. Jennings shot. Oh, that went through traffic. Goaltender saw it, but it was wide of the net. Hops the stick of Brewers, trying to play it on her backhand there. SaberCat opportunity here. SaberCat shot. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Hops the stick of Fryer. SaberCats walking back out the slot. Thank God for the ref. He cleared the puck there. Take it out of harm's way. Jennings rubbed off the puck. Comes out to the blue line. Shot tip attempt. Shot. Saved by Bozier. Jennings plays it to the line. Ooh, that was close. Really close to being out. Oh! That should be a boarding. Wow. I hope Jennings is okay. CV catches a break there. That very easily could have been a 5 for boarding or a hit from behind. They're going to call the elbow, though, so timeout here for your Bruins. Looks like they'll try and set something up on the power play. All right, face-off will be in the SaberCat zone here. 2-minute power play here for your Lady Bruins. 4:17 to go, third period. Well, good to see Jennings back up. She'll start the power play out there with Wessel. Gray to take the draw. Back to Wessel, back to Jennings at the point. Jennings, shot, oh! Just leaked through. McCormick just couldn't get a stick on it. McCormick now tied up. Shot! Berger, goal! Power play goal for your Bruins. SaberCats at the other end of the ice, pointing fingers, looking a little stunned. Definitely have them on their heels here now. Lady Bruins power play goal. 4:05 here to go, third period. Beautiful puck movement. McCormick out front to Berger. Gray to take the draw. Stuck in the feet. Bruins just need to get the puck deep now. Make the SaberCats go 200 feet. Picked off there by McCormick. That's tipped. That's tipped. Good. Icing's waved off. They got the tip. McCormick in on the forecheck. Wessel comes in to support there. Take it off her stick. Wessel plays it down low. Back to the line. Wessel smartly plays it right back off the board. Up and out. Puck's loose in front. Jam attempt there for Gray. And the SaberCats will break it out. SaberCats, they'll go cross ice. And that's going to be whistled down for an ice. SaberCat coach is arguing the Bruin player could have touched it. But when it's going to be an ice, sometimes the arms get a little shorter. Zeng to take the draw. Back to Gosner. So that's Wessel. Shot towards the net. And SaberCats will break it out. Wessel steps up there. Going to make it difficult. Jones picks it up there. Goes cross ice to Arnold. Zeng works it back to Jones. Jones, nice up to Gosner. Back to Zeng. And puck's played in deep. 2:40 to go. Bruins all over the puck now. Lisa has it loose in front. And we're going to get a hook here on, I believe it's going to be Zeng is going to get a hook. So we're going to put this SaberCat team back on the power play. It's going to be a hold. So So holding penalty on Zhang. It's a tough one there. They were tied up coming out of the corner. Just got to be careful there. You don't want to take a penalty to the offensive zone, but again, early in the season, these things they'll learn. Gray takes the draw, back to the point. Shot wide of the net. Jennings knocks her player down in front. And Jennings looks for the clear. Gray is on her horse. Gray might win the race to this puck. Gray making it difficult down there. That's killing time. One player penalty kill going on right now. Back to the line. Brewer tries to go back through the player. Gray to Brewer. And now Brewer's able to clear. SaberCats are going to have to try and regroup. We got a floater down here at the blue line. Got to watch out for that. Great long stick there. Battles along the boards, making it difficult for the SaberCats to get a breakout. Berger, keep your feet moving, guys. Don't reach. Jennings steps up there, plays it down, picked off. SaberCats trying to catch him on a change. Goaltender out for the SaberCats. We just got to fire it now. Jennings, fire down the ice. Tony not able to get it out. Jennings has it now. Keep it on your forehand, guys. Saved by Bozier. 6-on-4. Goaltender pulled. Shot wide of the net. Tony tries to play it out right back into Berger. Shot. The goal. Power play goal for the SaberCats. A 6-on-4 goal. Again, we had chances to clear, and if you've watched hockey enough, you know you fail to clear it 2 or 3 times. I know the coaches are all thinking it on the bench. You can feel it in the stands. That puck's going to end up in the back of the net when you fail to clear 2-3 times. That's exactly what happened there. We've got a timeout now, SaberCats. Minute 3 here to go. All right, much better game, though, for your Bruins. All right, let's see how the Lady Bruins respond. They got to come out with some fire here. That was Catton with the dagger. Yesterday she had 3 out of the 4. Adds another of that today. Gray to take the draw. Played into the zone. Back up ahead. Wessel dumps it back in. Bruins will have to touch up. Brought into the zone. SaberCats had zone entry. We made it way too easy there. They'll look to work it back to the point now. And chipped out of the feet. McCormick on her horse. McCormick. Held there at the line by Arnold. Shot. Save. Rebound. Puck still loose. Bruins crashing. Bruins have pulled their goaltender. There's a delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, man. We had a delayed penalty coming up on the SaberCats. All right, we're going to go 6-on-4. We're going to pull the goaltender. 3.6 to go. Somebody's got to be behind the center, though. You can't let them push that down the ice. Face-off tied up there. Back to the point. Cross. Shot, and just wide as the horn sounds. We're going to